going to end up going to jail. I already told you I'm going to go to jail. I know I'm going to go to jail for the gospel. I've never been in jail in my life. Never paid any probate, been on none of that. But I'm going to go to jail because of Christ. Because I don't mind telling folks about stuff that I don't agree with. Because I'm on YouTube and the internet, and I'm telling stuff that I know making folks mad because they're on my Facebook. And they're not saying it on my wall, but I go follow them on their wall, and they talking about them black preachers. Y'all saying that with me. I'm talking about Muslims. They are upset with me. They telling me that I'm the problem in the black community. And I'm telling them they the problem. I said, no Baptist, no Tower Power ain't never flew no plane in no building. I said, we ain't never cut nobody's head off. So when I go to that page and say that, they steaming. Then they go on YouTube to rebut me. Y'all right in here with me. That's why I'm looking. I'm observing. I watch you come in here. Philip racially profiled the Ethiopian. How did he know his race? He black.
All right. All right.
He real black. Oh, Ethiopian means darkness. Y'all not in here with me. Philip had just got through preaching in a revival just before this happened to the Samaritans. A different race that the Jews had nothing to do with. So Philip was breaking all the Jewish rules, talking to these Gentiles. Y'all stand there with me? So he was racially profiling folks, but he was still going and helping. See, the more you know about a culture, the more you can move in between them. I love tacos. So me and the Hispanics have a lot in common. At least love tacos and hot tamales. But in political correct society, that's an insult. He said that he liked tacos. People are so unhappy. People are so tense. People are just so sorry. Can't say nothing about nobody. Can't even joke about each other no more. Both Dolomite would sell one record now. Lady, can I give you a high five? I gotta quit. I told you I gotta push it. But we in this new season. We're gonna have to do things and go places that we haven't gone before. We're gonna move in circles we haven't moved in before. But we're gonna have to be observant. Watch the expression on people's face. You can tell whether they're down. You can tell whether they're going through something. And when you walk in the room, follow the demeanor of the room. If it's so much quiet in that room, keep quiet. Keep the atmosphere that's there. Keep it there. If people are jovial and having a good time or whatever, don't ever overdo it. But get in there with them and kind of shoot the breeze. Y'all know how to shoot the breeze. But don't take over the room. And wisdom will allow you to move in all type of environments. I can go to the White House right now. I don't have to change the way I talk. So let's get all proper when we go to certain places. We start walking different. We start looking at them different. Just be you wherever you go. Come on now. Philip was himself. In this new season. How many ready for this new season? Come on, put your hands together. Put your hands together. God's going to send you to some desert places, some dry places, some places where there's not a lot of life. Oh, but when you leave there, it ought to be better because you there. Come on, put them together again. Come on. It's a new season. And the reason it's a new season, real quickly. On Passover night, back in Egypt, that next morning when they came out of Egypt, God changed their year. It was in April. It was the middle of April. And God says, now this is going to be a new beginning for them. He made their April their January. He said, you're going to start all over. Not only are you going to leave out of Egypt, it's still going to be April on the calendar. He said, but you observe this as your new year. And then in October, actually the end of September, they have a governmental or civil New Year, which is like our December is the end of our year. September was the end of their year. October was the beginning of the governmental year. Just like our government has its budget, it ends at a certain time in the fall and it starts up, I believe, in October. But our year in general ends in December and starts in January. Well, the Jews, their new year now is going to be April. That's why we're celebrating Easter. Come on, this is a new beginning. You start off, the idea was you're starting all over again. Come on, you can start all over again today. Come on, as we stand to our feet. Start all over right now. It's a new season, it's a new day. There's a fresh anointing coming our way. Someone said a fresh anointing. How many need to be refreshed? See, we don't need a revival. I really don't like that word revival, because that means that you died. They have to revive you. But we need a refreshing. Father, we thank you today. There may be one today. Was somebody the other day, the other week, talking about refreshing? Oh, I know it was. It's a hot field. When you preaching about a refreshing now, okay, that's what it was. In her message, we went down to Jefferson. It was about a refreshing. Do you not know it's the same word on the computer when you refresh the page? Refreshing means to reload. Tell someone I'm getting ready to reload. I'm getting ready to reload. You can see that then once you reload, lock it, cock it, you're going to have to unload it. It's going to be confrontational, but it's going to be without insult. I don't know what y'all coming for, but God knows all about it. What you coming for?